Welcome everybody to Board Sports Network's presentation of the 2020 Baseball America season. Tonight we have Game 2 between the Boston Patriots and the Phoenix Ashes. If you missed last night's game between the Patriots and the Ashes, be sure to check it out at this link right here. Wow. Boston, well, if you haven't seen it, close your ears. Spoiler alert, but after Boston's 21-3 shellacking of the Ashes last night, it actually took me a couple days to get back into the spirit of completing this series. But Boston is going for 12 in a row tonight as we head into the All-Star break. So a lot of momentum for the Patriots at the moment. It's hard to believe that this all started when they were 7-8, and I think in about third or fourth place in the East. So they have ripped off 11 in a row. They are currently 18-8 as we reach the midpoint of the season. Phoenix Ashes, after last night's game, are now 13-13, so they moved to 500 on the season. But let's go ahead and get to our starting lineups and get this game underway. For the Patriots, leading off, Ryan Kennedy will be in left field. He's batting .390 with 4 home runs and 24 RBIs. Gary Lueck, a natural second baseman, moves to shortstop today to replace the regular shortstop, Victor Bonilla, who is out for today's game. He's batting .244 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Hot-hitting Coy Owens will be at first base, batting .370 with 13 home runs and adding another RBI in last night's game to go up to 31. Cecil O'Malley will be at third base. He's batting .330 with 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Shadow Davis will be in right field, batting .273 with 4 home runs and 18 RBIs. Jason Zine, a utility player, will be behind the plate as Aaron Walston has to sit today's game out, and the backup catcher is injured until about game 38. So Jason Zine will be behind the plate, batting .317 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Green McCarthy will be in center field. He's batting .383 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Mitch Lavelle will be DHing today, batting .226 with 7 RBIs. And Steve Kaiser will be at second base, batting .208 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. And on the mound for the Boston Patriots today, Kurt Meacham is 3-0 after 5 starts. He's pitched 31 2/3 with giving up 13 earned runs with a 3.69 ERA. He has a staggering 30 strikeouts and only 2 walks and a whip of a 1.19. For the Phoenix Ashes, lineup remains relatively unchanged as Norberto Soto will be in left field, batting .354 with 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Mo Wilkinson will be at first base, batting .336 with 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. Ellis Derlinger will be the DH, batting .333, 6 home runs and 20 RBIs, and Mike St. Clair will be in right field, batting .370 with 3 home runs and 23 RBIs. Tom Steiner will be in center field, batting .336, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. Wade Allen will be at third base, batting .257, no home runs, 12 RBIs. Jody Campbell will be at short, batting .360, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Rico Santana is at second, batting .301 with 8 RBIs. And Cesar Trevino gets the start behind the plate, batting .295 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. For the Ashes today, Donnie Lee Gross will be on the mound. He is 2-0 after 4 starts, 25 2/3 innings, giving up 10 earned runs, a 3.51 ERA, with 20 strikeouts, 13 walks, and a 1.25 whip. The national anthem has been sung, the Ashes have taken the field, and let's go down to the field for today's game. So leading off for the Patriots today will be the left fielder, Ryan Kennedy. Here is the pitch, 4-4-5. Is the pitcher a workman? No. Batter patient? No. That'll be a ground out to the first baseman, Wilkinson. And we are underway. Next up will be the shortstop, Gary Lueck. 1-2-4. Does the pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager? No. That will be a walk. So Boston gets a runner on base as dangerous Coy Owens comes up to the plate now. 3-4-5 iron catcher. I do not believe Trevino is. He is semi-iron. Decided I says yes, and that will be a walk to Owens. The Boston with runners at first and second here with only one out as third baseman Cecil O'Malley comes up to the plate. 4-5-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter patient? No. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder Tom Steiner for out number 2. And that takes us to a team chemistry check. Boston is full harmony. Phoenix is full dissonant until further notice. They did get another TFN today, so that dissonant TFN moves up to number 1. So they are close to getting rid of that dissonant until further notice. But until then, they are dissonant. 3-3 pitching team dissonance, yes, and the infielder is out of position for a base hit, and that is going to be up the middle. And on a 4, runners advance 2 bases on singles, and with 2 outs, Gary Lueck is going to score. Coy Owens is going to go to third. Shadow Davis will hold up at first base as it is 1-0 Boston early on in this contest, and the catcher Jason Zine comes up to the plate. 2-2-4. Are they pitching at home? Yes, they are, and that will be a pop out to the shortstop Jody Campbell for out number 1. So the top of the first goes a little better tonight for the Ashes. They did not give up 5 runs like they did in last night's game. I just realized my TV was on in the background, so if you could hear some of that, I apologize. But the Ashes come up to the plate, and Norberto Soto will be leading it off. Speedy left fielder, 1-3-4. Do we have a gold catcher? That is Zine. He is gold. Utility players don't lose any. Actually, I think my home rule, if it's a utility player catching, they do get. Actually, no. I did make it in the rule book. Utility players can play anywhere and not get penalized on their fielding rating. So I do remember I have had Jason Zine in the catching role before, and I did not reduce his rating. So he is a gold fielder. So 1-3-4 gold catcher, yes. That is a strikeout. Is Norberto Soto a good eye? Yes, he is, and that will end up being a ground out to the pitcher Kurt Meacham for out number 1. With the backup catcher Lauren Baines, he took a foul ball off the mask earlier in the season, and it's put him out of action quite a bit. So Zine has had to fill in at times, and I do remember I did not reduce his rating earlier. So next up would be the first baseman Mo Wilkinson. 4-5-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter patient? No. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder Kareem McCarthy for out number 2. And we go to a team chemistry check for the DH Ellis Derlinger, who got into the home run chase after a hot week a couple weeks ago. 2-4 is the batting team harmony. No, they are not. And we'll go to an outfield drama check, and we will look at 3-5. The left fielder, is he gold? That'll be Ryan Kennedy. He is semi-iron, so no. 5. A looping fly ball drops into the gap for a double. He is semi-iron. Roll decide or die on yes. Iron fielder commits an error, allowing, but it is blank, so that's just going to be a double for Derlinger to left field. And we go to another team chemistry check for the next batter, Mike St. Clair, the right fielder. 3-5. Is the pitching team distance? No, they are not, and that is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Gary Leweck for out number 3. So we go to the top of the second inning. It is a 1-0 ball game. Boston and Kareem McCarthy will be leading it off for the Patriots. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter whiffer or pulled? He is a whiffer, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 1. Next up will be the DH, Mitch Lavelle. Boston is actually out of position players for this game due to injuries and a couple players having to sit out for the day. So if they have an injury, they're going to have a pitcher come in to take his place. So Mitch Lavelle will be up next, DHing today. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, he is not. That'll be a fly out to the left fielder, Soto, for out number 2. Next up will be the second baseman, Steve Kaiser, with 2 outs here in the top of the second. 4-5-5. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. That'll be a strikeout to end top of the second. Patriots go down in order. It is 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. The center fielder, Tom Steiner, will be leading it off. 2-6-6. Leadoff batter. That'll be a single to center field. Up, and he is semi-active. Zine is gold, so they're not going to be trying to steal on him. As the third baseman, Wade Allen, comes up to the plate now. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on lefty? No. Is the batter utility or side sack? No. That'll be a single down the first baseline. So Tom Steiner is going to roll around to third. Allen's going to hold up at first. And we have runners at the corners here still with nobody out. And the shortstop, Jody Campbell, coming up to the plate. See, Allen is a semi-stoic, so not going to try a hit and run here. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? Yes, he is. That'll be a line out to the second baseman, Kaiser, for out number 1. Next up will be the second baseman, Rico Santana. 1-1-4. Is pitcher fresh? Yes, he is. That's going to be a 6-4-3 ground out to end the inning. So the Ashes have a good chance there to tie this ball game up, and unable to capitalize. As we go to the top of the third inning, still 1-0 Boston, as the left fielder Ryan Kennedy comes up to the plate 0-for-1 at the ground out today. 1-3-6. Pitcher ace? No. Is batter whiffer or pulled? He is a whiffer, and that will be a strikeout for out number 1. Shortstop Gary Leweck will be up next. He walked his first at bat. 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. And he will draw another walk. As Coy Owens comes up to the plate, he drew a walk his first at bat as well. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on righty, and that will be a strikeout for Owens. For out number 2, and the third baseman, Cecil O'Malley, will be up next. He flew out to the center fielder his first at bat. 1-2-6. Pitcher fresh? Yes, he is. That'll be a line out to the second baseman. And that will end the top of the third inning. Gross becomes semi-fresh, and the catcher, Cesar Trevino, will be leading it off for Phoenix here in the bottom of the third inning. Still 1-0 Boston. 1-4-6. Pitcher flash? Yes, he is, and that will be a strikeout for out number 1. Next up will be the speedy left fielder, Norberto Soto, 0-for-1 at the ground out today. 1-4-4. Pitcher flash? Yes, he is. Is the umpire questionable or lenient? He is semi-questionable. The side bat says no, so that will be a called strike 3 for Soto. Mo Wilkinson will be up next. He flew out to the center fielder, his first at bat. 1-2-3 is pitcher flashing and fresh. He is, and that will be a strikeout to end the third inning. To the top of the fourth we go. Still 1-0 Boston here in Phoenix as the right fielder Shadow Davis comes up to the plate. 1-for-1 in the single today. 2-3-4. Runners on base. No. Is he a hot batter? What do? He singled. He is semi-hot. The side guy says yes, and that is a fence shot. So let's check and see if he is a slugger. He is. And that will be a triple to left center field. Even though this is a small ballpark for righties, he triples. Must have caught a portion of the wall just right and shot away from the fielder. And he is on with a triple with nobody out. Here at the top of the fourth inning, the catcher Jason Zine is up next. He's 0-for-1 with a fly out. 2-3-5 is pitcher Wild. No. Is the batter Eager. No. That'll be a ground out to the second baseman, but that will get the run in. Shadow Davis comes on into home. It is 2-0 Boston. It's Jason Zine with some great fundamental baseball there. That'll bring up the center fielder Kareem McCarthy 0-for-1 today with a strikeout. 2-3-4. Runners on base. No. Is he a hot batter? McCarthy Cade, no. So that'll be a pop-up to the third baseman, Allen, route number 2. Oops. With 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning, and the center fielder Mitchell Bell will be up next. He flew out to left field his first at bat. 4-4-5 is the pitcher Workman. No. Is the batter Patient? He is semi-patient, and Saturday says yes, and that'll be a walk. So Lavelle will extend the inning with a 2-out walk, and the second baseman Steve Kaiser comes up to the plate 0-for-1 with a strikeout today. 2-3-5. Pitcher Wild, no. Is the batter Eager? Yes. And the Saturday says he is also a whiffer, so that'll be a strikeout to end the fourth. Top of the fourth. Boston tacks on another run. It is 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, and Ellis Thurlinger will be leading off for the Ashes. He's 1-for-1 with a double today. 2-3-6. DB controller dynamic. He is DB control. That'll be a ground out to the pitcher for out number 1. And then Mike St. Clair will ground out to the shortstop for out number 2. Great DB control card there for Kurt Meacham. He gets 2 quick outs, and the center fielder Tom Steiner will be up. He's 1-for-1 with a single. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. And that will be a strikeout. A good inning there for Kurt Meacham. As we go to the top of the fifth inning, still 2-0 Boston. And the left fielder Ryan Kennedy will be coming up to the plate. He is 0-for-2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 1-3-5. That is a red 1, black 3. Chart check. Memorable plays in the field. 3-6 is the right fielder Gold. And that'll be Mike St. Clair. He is not Gold. So that will be a double down the line for Ryan Kennedy. So leadoff triple last inning, leadoff double this inning. And Boston is looking to tack on a few more runs here, and the shortstop Gary Lueck will be up. He still does not have an at bat. He has drawn 2 walks. 4-5-5 is a pitcher Flash. Yes, he is, and that'll be a strikeout for Lueck for out number 1. Coy Owens will be up to bat now. I should have actually, now that I think about it, sacrificed Lueck to get Kennedy over third, but too late now as Coy Owens comes up. He is 0-for-1 with a walk and a strikeout. 5-5-6 is the pitcher Ace. No. His batter Sad Sack. No. That'll be a double to right field. So it wouldn't have mattered as Ryan Kennedy comes home and Coy Owens is standing at second base as he adds to his RBI total for the year. It is now 3-0. Boston and Cecil O'Malley be up next. He's 0 for 2 with the fly out and a line out. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No. That'll be a pop out to the second baseman, Rico Santana, for out number 2. And we go to a player experience check for Shadow Davis. Davis is a full icon. Donnie Lee Gross is neutral. Icon batter, yes, he adjusts the swing at the last second and loops a single to the outfield on a 3. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. So Shadow Davis slaps one into right field, just out of the reach of Rico Santana at second. Coy Owens will come around to score, or who was it? Yes, Coy Owens will come around to score. And Shadow Davis will Coy Owens will come around to score. I think it's a single to the outfield, so I think I had something else chosen. Owens will come around to score. Shadow Davis will stay at second or first. It is now a 4-0 ball game. Boston, as they just seem to get the right hits at the right time. And the catcher, Jason Bean, will be up next. He's 0 for 2 with the fly out and a ground out. 4-0 Boston here in the top of the 5th inning. 3-6-6 pinch hitter, no. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder, Tom Steiner, for out number 3. Four nothing Boston as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Wade Allen to lead it off for the Ashes. He is 1 for 1 with a single today. 1-4-5. Is the pitcher Struggler? No. That'll be a ground out to the third baseman, Cecil O'Malley, for out number 1. Shortstop Jody Campbell will be up next. He is 0 for 1 with the line out today. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No. That'll be an outfield drama check. 3-5 is the left fielder Gold. That will be Ryan Kennedy. He is semi-iron, so no. No. Otherwise, looping fly ball drops in the back. I had that result earlier. So that will be a double towards the left field wall. And we go to a team chemistry check for the next batter, Rico Santana. 2-6. Batting team harmony? No, they are not. That'll be a ground out to the second baseman. That'll move Jody Campbell over to third. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning, runner on third base, and the catcher Cesar Trevino will be up next. He struck out his first at bat. 1-2-5. Pitcher Eddie Struggler? No. Is batter Patient? No. Is he a whiffer? No. That'll be a ground out to the third baseman, O'Malley, on over to Coy Owens at first base for out number 3. So Boston keeps Phoenix off the board. It is 4-0. Boston heading into the top of the 6th inning. The center fielder, Kareem McCarthy, to lead it off for Boston. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. I'm going to go ahead and get a reliever warming up for Phoenix. Since I had to bring in a utility player to pitch last night, they at least have a few relievers left. Get a righty and a lefty warming up for them. And Kareem McCarthy steps into the box to face Donnie Lee Gross here at the top of the 6th inning. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is, and he strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. And DH Mitch Lavelle will be up next. He is 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk. 1-2-6. Pitcher fresh. He is semi-fresh. Decided I says no. Is batter side sack? No. That'll be a single past a diving Rico Santana at second. We go to a baseball right now check for the second baseman, Steve Kaiser, who we are in the 6th inning. So he is full cold. Pitcher Donnie Gross is full cold. 1-3. Cold pitcher, yes, a hanging pitch smacked into the center field by the batter for a single. Kaiser with a single up the middle, and we have runners at first and second here with 1 out. And Ryan Kennedy up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is, and that'll be a ground out to himself. That is to be a fielder's choice, so he was going to go for the double play. So 1-6, but they are unable to turn it. Mitch Lavelle goes to third. Steve Kaiser will be out on the play, and we have runners at first and third here with 2 outs. And the shortstop, Gary Lueck, will be up next. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a strikeout. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch? Yes, he is. So that will load the bases for Coy Owens. And Phoenix is going to go to the bullpen and bring in a fresh Chick Schramm. He will have the ace quality for the at-bat against Coy Owens. Donnie Lee Gross is given a 4. He is responsible for 3 on the base paths. But Chick Schramm is in the ballgame now for the Ashes. Coy Owens up at the plate, 1-4-5. Pitcher a struggler? No, that'll be a ground out to the third baseman, Wade Allen. So that would have been a ground out either way. It was a struggler check. And Gross wasn't a struggler, so he would have gotten the out there, but you never know. And we will clear the base paths as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Roberto Soto to lead it off for the Ashes. 4-0 Boston here in the bottom of the 6th. Kurt Meacham still out on the mound. 2-3-4. Runners on base? No. Is he a hot batter? No, he is not. That'll be a pop out to the third baseman, O'Malley, for out number 1. Next up will be the first baseman, Mo Wilkinson, 0-2 with a fly out and a strikeout. 1-1-3. Pitcher ace or dynamic? No. Is a batter a slugger? No. That will be a single to center field. Phoenix with a base runner on here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 1 out. And the DH, Ellis Derlinger, will be up at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is. That'll be a ground out to second baseman. So they go for the double play but are unable to turn it. And that'll be a 4-6. Wilkinson will be out on the play, and Derlinger will reach first as we have runners at first base here with 2 outs. And the right fielder, Mike St. Clair, up at the plate, 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No. That will be a walk. Just the 3rd walk of the year for Meacham. And we go to a team chemistry check for the center fielder, Tom Steiner, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout today. 1-1. Is the pitching team harmony? Yes, they are. And the infielder drifts back to glove a lazy pop fly, and that was pop out to Steve Kaiser at second base for out number 3. So since Meacham is carrying a shutout, he retains his semi-fresh status as we go to the top of the 7th inning, and Cecil O'Malley to lead it off for Boston, 0 for 3 today. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he is not. And that'll be a fly out to the center fielder, Tom Steiner. for out number 1. I'll bring up the right fielder, Shadow Davis. 3 for 3 today with 2 singles and a triple. 3-3-4. Is pitcher an ace or a star? No. Is the batter sad sack? No. Is he eager? No. That's going to be a single to left field, so Shadow Davis. 4 for 4 today. He gets on first base here with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning, and the catcher Jason Zine coming up next. He is 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. 1-4-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, and that will be a ground ball to the first baseman, Mo Wilkinson. He will toss it on to Jody Campbell at short. Chick Schramm covering first, and that will be an inning-ending 3-6-1 double play. Chick Schramm is no longer fresh. Wade Allen will be leading off for the Ashes here in the bottom of the 7th inning, facing Kurt Meacham, still out there on the mound. Wade Allen is 1 for 2 today with a single and a ground out. 6-6-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Batter a sad sack? No. That's a deep drive glove shot. 5. That ball is out of here. Wade Allen slaps one into right field. It is a 3-1 ball game, or 4-1 ball game, as Kurt Meacham has lost his freshness. Phoenix is on the board as Jody Campbell comes up to the plate next. He is 1 for 2 with a line out and a double. 1-1-4. Is the pitcher fresh? No longer fresh. Is the batter sad sack or patient? No. That'll be a single into right field for Campbell, as Phoenix may be getting to Meacham finally. And Boston is going to get a reliever warming up in the bullpen. It looks like the lefty Robbie Pulaski and the righty Hoyt Wilson will be warming up. We go to a team chemistry check for Rico Santana. 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs. 1 out here in the bottom, or no outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 5-5. Is the pitching team dissonance? No, they are not, and that'll be a foul out to the catcher Jason Zine for out number 1. Next up will be the catcher Cesar Trevino, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. 1-4-4. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. That will be a strikeout. And the umpire is not questionable, so that will be strike 3 looking. Jody Campbell still over there at first base. Left fielder Roberto Soto, 0 for 3 today, will be up next. 1-4-6. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. The batter good eye? Yes. That will be a ground out to the first baseman Coy Owens, who will take it himself for out number 3. So Phoenix gets 1 back. It is 4-1 heading into the top of the 8th inning. Chick Schramm day is done, and Dustin Hoyt will come into the game. Schramm with a good 2 innings there. And Kareem McCarthy will be leading all for Boston here in the top of the 8th inning, facing Dustin Hoyt, a lefty. Pretty good card. 2-3-4. Runners on base? No. Is he a hot batter? McCarthy is not hot, so that will be a pop out to the third baseman, Wade Allen, for out number 1. Next up will be the DH, Mitch Lavelle, 1 for 2 today with a fly-out walk and a single. 1-3-5. That is a red 1, black 5. Boston bogeys check. 1-2. Routine fly ball lost by the outfield. batter safe at second on a two-base error, so that will be on the lefty. He's batting right. Slapped it. That'll be on Mike St. Clair. So that is going to be error on St. Clair fielding. He gets to second. So costly error there by Phoenix, as Mitch Lavelle is on with one out here in the top of the 8th inning. Steve Kaiser will be up next. 1 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a single. 1-3-6 is a pitcher ace. He is semi-ace. The side die says no. Is batter Whipple or cold? Steve Kaiser. He is not cold. That'll be an infield drama check. 1-5 is the shortstop iron. That'll be Jody Campbell. Find him here. He is not iron. So that's going to be a smooth grab of a bouncing ball for a 6-3 ground out. And Lavelle will hold up at second base. And Ryan Kennedy makes his way to the plate. 1 for 4 today. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he is not. That'll be a pop out to the second baseman Santana for out number 3. A little bit of drama going on that inning. Boston unable to capitalize. It is 4-0 going in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kurt Meacham's day is complete, and we will have righty lefty Hoyt Wilson going to come into the game for Boston. He will face Wilkinson, Derlinger, and Mike St. Clair here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Wilkinson steps up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 at the flyout, strikeout, and a single. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on righty, they are, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 1. Next up, the DH, Ellis Derlinger, 1 for 3 today with a double. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? He is. And Derlinger, the shot to center field. That ball is back. Green McCarthy just watches it go over the wall. It is 4-2. Boston here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike St. Clair will be up next. He is 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs and a walk. 3-4-4 is a pitcher prospect. No. Is a batter patient? No. That'll be a pop out to second base. He just lost his patient till further notice trait for this game. So he is no longer patient, and Tom Steiner steps up to the plate with 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, 4-2 Boston. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. 1-1-4 is pitcher fresh. Yes, he is. That'll be a ground out to the shortstop to end the inning. Phoenix gets 1 more back. It is 4-2 as we head to the top of the 9th inning. And the shortstop, Gary Lueck, stepping up to the plate 0 for 1 today with 2 walks, and a strikeout and a hit by pitch. They've been giving him free passes all day. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder, Tom Steiner, for out number 1. We go to a team chemistry check for Coy Owens. Owens is 1 for 3 today with a double. Team chemistry 4-5. Is the batting team harmony? Yes, they are. A focused batter waits on his pitch and draws a base on balls. So Coy Owens on first base here in the top of the 9th inning. The third baseman Cecil O'Malley will be up next. He is 0 for 4 today. Rough day for O'Malley. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Batter a home run king? Sided eye says no, so that'll be a fly out to the left fielder for out number 2. Troy Owens still at first base, and Shadow Davis, who has been hot today, comes up. He is 4 for 4 with a triple and 3 singles. 3-5-6. Are they the same, lefty on righty? No. Is batter utility or sad sack? No. That'll be a single down the third base line Coy Owens is going to come around to third. And we have runners at the corners here with Shadow Davis going 5 for 5 today. Jason Zine coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 4. He's complete opposite. We have runners on the corners here with 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. Yes, there are. We'll go to a plate drama check. 3-6 is the catcher iron. Trevino is semi-iron. The Saturday says yes. So on a 3-6, crazy bounce gets past the catcher for a passed ball. So Coy Owens is going to come home to score. Shadow Davis is going to go to second on the pass ball. So bad break for Phoenix there. Jason Zine's at-bat continues. 2-4, 2-5-5. Pitcher a star? No. Batter a home run king? The Saturday says yes. And Zine with a shot to left field. That will score 2 more as he plants one in the left field seats. It is now 7-2. Boston. My. Dwight DePino is going to start getting warmed up for Phoenix. As Dustin Hoyt may be wearing down here. Wade Allen. Oh, nope. Boston's still up. Kareem McCarthy will be up next. 0 for 4 today. 4-4-5. Pitcher a Workman? No. Is batter Patient? No. That'll be a ground out to the first baseman, Mo Wilkinson. But damage has been done. It is 7-2 Boston going into the bottom of the 9th inning. They're going to have their closer ready just in case. Hoyt Wilson comes back out for his second inning of work, and he'll face Wade Allen, who had a home run in his last at bat. 2 for 3 today, a single and a home run. Bottom of the 9th here, Boston up 7-2. 1-3-5. That is a ballpark check. Wade Allen is a righty. This field is small for righties. 3-5. Big ballpark. No. Wade Allen with his second home run of the day. As he puts another one into the left field seats, it is 7-3. Boston now as the shortstop Jody Campbell comes up to the plate. 2 for 3 today with a single and a double. 3-3-5 is the pitcher Wild? No. Is batter Sadsack? No. That'll be a single to right field and a stolen base. So, Phoenix keeping it interesting as they have a runner at second here, still with nobody out. And lefty coming up. Robbie Pulaski is going to go ahead and come on out, take over. So Robbie Pulaski will go ahead and enter into the game here in the bottom of the 9th inning with nobody out. Runner at second base. Boston up 7-3. He will face second baseman Rico Santana. 0 for 3 today. 1-1-2 is the pitcher Flash. Yes, he is. That will be a strikeout for out number 1. Catcher Cesar Trevino will be up next. He is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. 3-3-6. Pitcher Ace or Dynamic? No. Is batter Sadsack? Utility or Patient? No. That'll be a single to center field. Jody Campbell is going to come in to score. And it is 7-4. We go to a player experience check for Norberto Soto. Kurt Meacham's day is done, so he will not get the win. Donnie Lee Gross will not get the loss. Dustin Hoyt is on the hook. And let's see here. Go to a player experience check. Felix Beyond Kalana is going to be coming on out to close this game now. Go for a save. Go to a player experience check. Beyond Kalana is neutral. Soto is neutral. Robbie Pulaski's actually neutral as well, so this won't. I'm not playing Patriots here. 5-6. Icon pitcher, no. That'll be an infield drama check. We will look at 3-5. The third baseman, is he iron? That'll be Cecil O'Malley. He is semi-iron. The side eye says yes. 3-5. He is not able to make the routine play. Ball rolls past for a single into left field. On a 3. Runners advance 2 bases. Is the runner stoic? Trevino, he is semi-stoic. The side eye says yes, so he's going to hold up at second base. So Soto, ground ball into left field. Trevino is going to go to second. Soto is going to hold up at first. We just have 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Runners at first and second here. Mo Wilkinson coming up to the plate. 1 for 4 today. 2 strikeouts. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes. That'll be a fielder's choice ground out to the third baseman. So he goes for the double play, but ends up not getting it. That's going to be a 3-4. Trevino is going to go to third. Soto is going to be out at second. Oh, I messed that up again. I'm going to have to undo this. That'll be a fielder's choice. To third. To Kaiser at second. Trevino goes to third. Soto will be out at 2. And Mo Wilkinson will reach. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning, in the DH, Ellis Derlinger coming out 2 for 4 today with a double and a home run. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is. Better good I know. And that is the ball game as Beyond Kalana strikes Derlinger out. Out number 3. So a lot better, a lot closer game tonight than last night. Boston ends up winning it by a score of 7-4, and they are now on a 12-game winning streak. Absolutely crazy. They moved to 19-8 on the season. Phoenix drops to 13-14, and I will get some stats rounded up and be back with your post-game report. So for your final today, the Boston Patriots win by a score of 7-4. They moved to 19-8 on the season. They had 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 9 left on base. Phoenix drops to 13-14. They had 4 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 8 left on base. Your winning pitcher is Hoyt Wilson. He improves to 2-2 on the year. Dustin Hoyt drops to 2-2 on the year, and Felix Beyond Kalana gets his 10th win of the season. A little better game tonight. Wasn't the snooze fest that last night was, but Boston staying hot, 12 in a row. Absolutely incredible. They are in sole possession of first place and don't look to relinquish that anytime soon. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this game. It really means a lot to me. If you like the video, please give me a like. Make sure to leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and make sure to subscribe, and so you don't miss out on any of the action in the Baseball America season. But until next time, sports fans, have a great night, and God bless.